Okay, so here's an update on my 172 scale Space 1999 Eagle. I finally finished it. It took me way too long to get the nerve to finally finish this model. This is an older version of this model that came with limited decals. So the only decals really are the black triangles around the retro rockets here, and two little decals, or on each side of the pod, and that was it. There wasn't anything else. I just sort of hand painted this to make it look sort of like my larger one, only as a standard pod, and I went a little overboard, I think, with the gray paneling, which was a little too gray, but I'll keep that in mind for next time. Neat little kit, very, very nice. I kind of figured out this is it's harder to work on smaller models than it is on larger ones. It's just harder to sand. You have smaller areas to hit. Here I just hit these spots with some paint out of a needle nose dispenser and just fill up those holes, and then I went ahead and painted around it. I also tried some liquid mask. First I tried regular masking tape, and that almost worked. I needed to do a better job on that. I did do finally liquid mask, and that worked really well. And I just had to paint around the edges, the white. All this stuff here on the spine, that's just all hand painted, and around the big engines. White is a real pain in the neck to paint on an airbrush, let me tell you. And you have to keep in mind, I mean unless you're going to competition, a model looks nice from a certain distance. As you get closer, you see all the defects, and that's okay. Especially on a smaller model, you're gonna have defects. It's really hard to get everything really in tip-top shape just because of the size you're working with, and access to be able to sand a certain spot and not destroy the model. So it's like you have to really make a decision on how far you're willing to go. This one I took my time, and I already started the second one. I've learned some things about sanding and what parts I should put together before I start priming every piece. I would initially think, okay, let me prime every piece and then glue it together, but that's not always advantageous to do. So, and did some decaling, and I reminded myself that I stink at decals, but especially these long, black, thin ones that sort of can fall apart really easily. See there, that one broke, and I sort of try to lap it, and yeah, one of these is missing the bottom one because one of them I just totally disintegrated. So it doesn't look too bad. It looks okay, but definitely have to take care on applying these. I'm still learning the best way to do that. So, but anyways, that's my Eagle 1 for now. Working on Eagle 2, and signing off until next time.